Good evening, my loves. Welcome to Destination Deanna. You know the place to be every Monday night for Deanna's coaching gym. So if you're new here, welcome. I'm Deanna, the love guide. And please consider Destination Deanna your self help learning library for all things love and relationships. Tonight's topic. Ooh, I have been deep in prayer. When I tell you, I first got this download weeks ago, and I have been fighting covering it because I'm like, ooh, this is going to have some people in their feelings. And God is like, oh, well, if you don't get out your feelings, you can't get to your healing. So that's what we about to do tonight. All right. So you're single because you don't listen. You are single because you don't listen. You might as well go ahead now, like the live, because you might not like it after the lesson. So go ahead, give me that live, share it with your community on your pages, invite your friends, invite your loved ones who need to hear this message, okay? Supporting the YouTube is free, okay? So like, leave a comment, make sure that you're sharing. All right, let me say what's up. Yes, Brianna is here, my Queen's Court, front and center. My amazing husband who is on the road traveling, but still makes time to make sure he's here for all the lives. Okay, makeup, thank you. Brianna, just tell me what you're not trying to do. Okay, let's get to it. For those who are new, you might not know the format, but I always start with what is my intention. So we are very clear about what we're doing, but then I also am very clear about what I'm not doing. All right. So what is my intention? My intention tonight is to give a much needed reality check for those who are simply sick and tired of being sick and tired, right? You're tired of the relationships not working. You're tired of the cycles. You're tired of not having the love that you desire. Like you're just sick and tired. Tonight is your reality check to take you out of that place and to put you on the straight path to the love you desire. Now, what I'm not doing, worrying about who I offend. That's it. That's what I'm not doing tonight. I am not worrying about who is offended by what I say tonight. If it don't apply, let it fly. If it do, it's because it's you. So let's go ahead. We're going to start off with you're single because you don't listen. So I'm going to give you 5 examples of when, how, who, whatever the circumstances, you're not listening to. So grab your pens, your pads. Now would be the time to take those notes. Okay. Hey, Toya, checking in, Brianna. If it do, it's because it's you. Yup. Okay. So number 1 through 5. Okay. I'm going to go through them and I'm thoroughly explaining. I'm not leaving no rock unturned tonight. Number 1. And I'm sorry, let me put this disclaimer out there. I am talking to the ladies tonight. Usually the message can be applied either or. And men who are here, who are supporting the message, thank you. Please listen, feel free to chime in. But this message is geared towards the ladies. This is what I have observed. This is what I'm running into with clients. This is from the complaints that I'm getting. It's for y'all. Okay, ladies? So number 1, you don't listen to men. You do not listen to men when they are sharing, when they are telling you what is attractive, when they tell you what they're looking for in a wife, when they tell you what behaviors turn them off, when they tell you what things mean to them. You spend more time trying to rationalize, trying to turn men into women, trying to get them to think the way you think, instead of objectively listening. You come up with excuses. Well, that's not the type of man I want, so he doesn't have any value in what he's saying. Now listen, I'm not going to say this over and over again about how all men aren't the same, all women aren't the same. We know that. Okay? So take this in. Start practicing the listening that you haven't been doing. But seriously, ladies, men are telling us what they don't want. And I'm going to tell you right now, when men are telling you what they don't want, you have two options. The two options are you either accept it or you don't. That's it. Yet and still, I'm seeing lots of women trying to create this third option that doesn't exist. Trying to convince a man to be what she wants or accept her as is. No, you need to listen. You need to listen. Because honestly, even if you get a man to agree, right, to be what you want, it won't last. He will resent you. He will eventually go back to being himself. So it's not what you want anyway. So if the men are talking, listen. I don't want all the drama at the end, so I'm gonna have to stop after each one. Nope. Hey, Kalandra. Yes, good evening. And no, I'm not leaving no crumbs. Not playing. Number 2, you don't listen to women who have men. Ooh, I know y'all about to be mad. Don't care. You don't listen to women who have figured it out. No, you spend time judging. Oh, I don't want a man like that. I would let my man treat me like I'm not going to do. Instead of taking the approach that even a broken clock is right 2 times a day. There's always something to be learned. And guess what? This woman has at least figured out how to communicate with the man, how to get a man to commit to her. So there is something to be learned. So instead of judging, instead of just, closing your ears and not being open to hear, see what you can find of value in women that have men. They at least have what you desire. What y'all got to say about that? Can't relate because I listen to y'all. Yeah, the ladies in my membership community, I'm not talking to y'all. Y'all are just here for moral support for the ones who don't listen. No drama here. Exactly. We don't want that. Not people who follow me. Come on. I want y'all to have the best results. Number 3. Not only do you not listen to women who have men, but you don't listen to women who understand men. There's a lot of women that have lots of male friends, and I'm not talking about male friends they slept with and all of that. No. There are just some women that either they, grew up around a lot of men, they were in male dominated industries. They were just born with an understanding of men, right? And when they talk, you will normally hear lots of men co-signing them, lots of men agreeing with what they say, lots of men applauding them and sharing their stuff. So there's some validity in what they are saying. They have an understanding of men. And there is something that you could learn from them instead of, again, judging the messenger, taking too much time to autocorrect and see what words they spelled wrong and just everything that you can judge instead of seeing what there is that you could learn from what they are sharing, paying attention to the messages that men are agreeing with. Oh, that's Shia. I should have known. She said something about the makeup. Number 4. You don't listen to professionals. There are reputable therapists. There are coaches with a following. There are mentors who have successfully been married for a long time. There are clergymen and women, pastors, relationship enthusiasts, like people that professionally work in the love and relationship and marriage space. and you're too busy trying to find the flaws, refute what they're saying, make excuses, give your specific scenarios of why it doesn't apply to you, instead of listening. And I'm sorry, but if you knew how to do it, you would have done it. So take the help. Take the help. Like, accept the help. Brianna said, I'm safe so far. Number 5, you don't listen to your patterns or your partners. Okay? You don't listen to your patterns or your partners. If you are to go back and take a look at your dating history, who you've had kids with, who you've been married to, there are patterns that exist, and they tell you exactly what you're doing. They also, if you don't address them and change them, tell you exactly what you're going to get and exactly where you're going. And you all don't listen to them. You don't pay attention to the fact that you're dating the same type. You don't pay attention to the pattern that exists within you from the unhealed trauma that you keep bringing from relationship to relationship. You are not paying attention to what partners have told you about yourself, giving you feedback and things that you could work on, or things that you do well that you should highlight more. You are not listening to your patterns and your partners. Brianna said, there it is. Listen, everybody has one. Okay. And there's more of them, but these are like the top ones, the top 5. We would be here all night. I can't do that to you. I want to give you guys an opportunity to ask questions. And I'm never going to bring up an issue or a problem without giving you all a solution, right? Yes. No lies. Oh, I'm an auntie now. Am I auntie? Am I giving auntie vibes now? So that's number 5. Those are the 5 things. Okay, so quickly, you don't listen to men. You don't listen to women who have men. You don't listen to women who understand men. You don't listen to professionals. And you sure aren't listening to your patterns and your partners. So listen. Again, I'm never going to leave you all hanging. I'm never going to tell you, okay, this is the issue and that's it. No. Today, I'm going to tell you how to listen. Okay? Now it's time to listen. What do I mean by listen? You're going to learn. Start to learn from who is around you. It's not by happenstance that you came across my channel. It's not by happenstance we're connected on Facebook. It's not by happenstance that you keep seeing certain information. You keep getting certain nods in a direction. Learn. Okay? Take it in. Take it in. Take the information in. Take notes. Read. Look. Watch videos. Search to learn. Learn a new way. Learn about femininity if you don't feel comfortable. Learn about communication if you know that that's not your strong suit. Learn about maintaining a home if you haven't really been too domesticated. Learn about more gentle parenting if you're having issues with controlling your kids. Learn about fitness if you're overweight. Learn about self-esteem if you're down on yourself. Learn about positive. Do you see? Whatever it is you are lacking, it's time to learn. That's a part of listening. Learn. The I in listen is for invest. Invest. The Bible says where your treasure is, there your heart is also. I do not want to hear about what you want if you are not investing in that area. I want a flat stomach. I have a personal trainer. It's not a game. Okay. I tried to do it on my own. It was not working. I told my husband I need some help. We need to invest in this area. It's not happening on my own. I've done the smoothies, I'm walking, I'm doing all of the things. It's not enough. I need to invest more. And you need to look at love that same way. If it is not happening, how can you invest? Can you buy a book? I have a love attraction journal. It's a small investment, but it's DIY coaching. It's literally all the questions that I asked myself when I began my journey. So I know it works. I'm living proof. I have tons of testimonials, tons of people in my community, tons of people in my paid membership. That's a small investment you can make. If you don't have the money, there are still free ways that you could be investing your time, your energy. But stop talking about what you want if you're not investing in that area. The S in listen is for start and stop. Okay? I need you to, it's supposed to say stop, then start. Okay? But just, stop rehearsing the negative that has happened. Stop living in the past. Stop recalling what didn't work. Stop. And whenever you're stopping something, you need to start something to fill that space. So you need to start creating the positive that you want to happen. What type of future do you want? What type of love do you want to experience? What type of partner do you want to attract? Get crystal clear about that so you can start drawing it into you. And before I go to the next one, I see I got some comments. Let me go ahead. Oh, I've dated the same man over and over. You are not the only one. We all have until we realized it. We're at the solution phase. So payformatch.com, not yet. You're already investing, Brianna. You're in the membership. You're already investing. You're investing your time. You're investing your energy. You've invested already. You're invested by managing the love attraction community. So keep your focus there. You're good. Now the T in listen, that's for time. Take your time. And I don't mean take your time like we traditionally mean it, like go slow, take your time. No, I mean take your time, take control of your time. Take control of it. What are you doing with your time? What are you spending? That's the only time I say spend, by the way. What are you spending your time on? What are you doing with the time that you have? Are you utilizing it to do the things that will bring you closer to what you want? Or are you utilizing it to repeat the cycle that has not worked, right? The cycle of all the things that went wrong, right? Those negative things, rehearsing your past, okay? We don't want that. The E in listen is for expect. If you're learning, if you're investing, if you're not rehearsing the old and you're starting to, create the new, if you're taking back control of your time, you should be expecting positive results. You should be expecting what you're doing to work. If not, why are you doing it? If you expect it to fail, just stop. Stop and take a break until you feel inspired again. But if you're doing all of this stuff, you should be expecting it to work. Absolutely. Creating the love that we desire. That's all I teach. That's all I want you to do. I don't need you to come here and rehearse what hasn't worked. We already know that. Yes, Brianna, me too. My Queen's Court in here. See, listen, they get to it. They get, in-depth coaching from me monthly. We are having these discussions every week, and they're still in here on Monday because they don't want to miss an opportunity to learn. Yes, creating new patterns. Yes, honey. The value that is your time. Absolutely. Yes, you're at that point. You need to work on the expecting. Okay, so what is the final letter? For listen, the final letter is N. That is for navigate. For those of you who do not know, my husband is a retired naval officer, right? So you are frequently going to hear naval terms, okay? Navigate. Don't just accept what happens on this journey. You need to navigate it. That means you are planning and directing what is happening. Everything that I teach is about radical self-love and empowerment. You are empowered. You are the architect of your life and of your love that you are experiencing. So if there's any area of your life, of your love that you do not enjoy, that you don't want to keep going, you have to change it. And you can start by listening. Listening. It's time to listen. That's learn, invest, stop, start, time, expect, and navigate. Now, what's your questions? What are your questions? Did you have any questions about the areas you're not listening in? Why are you not listening? What's the problem? How can I assist? How can I encourage? How can I make it easier for you to listen? Now would be the time. Expecting is a big thing for me that I need to be more intentional about. Absolutely. If you don't expect it, it's not happening. How about that? If you don't expect it, it's not happening. The life I live right now, I expected every bit of it. Now, the details of it are bigger than I thought. But I'm saying expecting a man to love me like this, expecting a man to be romantic, expecting a man to be of God, expecting a provider, expecting to be full-time in my coaching business because I care about guiding women on their journey. I expected this even when nothing in my life said so. I expected it. And I listened and I did the work. And that's how I got here. And that's how you're going to get to your desired expectation. I did not know that well. Plan and direct what is happening. Expect good things. And it's easier to expect good things when you're the one navigating. When you're just going along in life, right? And letting someone else steer the ship. No, it's not going to be as easy to expect things because you're not in control. But when you are navigating, you can say, okay, I control my mind. I control my thoughts. I'm going to think positive. Okay, I'm taking back my time. I'm going to make sure I'm putting time and energy into how I look and how I show up. I'm going to spend time reading. I'm going to spend time meeting other women and pouring into them. And I'm going to love myself the way I want to be loved. Then you can expect good to show up. You can expect it. Oh, you stepped on my toes tonight. Ouch. But I'm grateful for the pain. Now that I don't have to experience the unnecessary pain later. You're welcome. I'm doing it out of love. And I really mean that. I show up every Monday with these lessons. They are not, I don't just take 5 minutes before I come on here and just think of anything. No, these are well thought out lessons, sometimes weeks in advance. I'm in prayer. My husband prays with me. We are checking resources. We are going back over coaching notes. We take this very seriously. And I'm going to tell you right now, I shouldn't be more serious about your growth than you are. I shouldn't be more committed to your process than you are. Yes, Brianna, expect. Okay, honey, when you find yourself repeating negative patterns, should you wait for positive patterns to just show up? I love you. Thank you. Thank you for the alley-oop, baby. We don't wait. In this community, we don't wait. We do not wait. We expect, right? So if we expect positive patterns, we do everything that creates the environment for the positive patterns. So listen. Negative patterns exist, negative thoughts exist, all of that. But what's going to make all the difference in your world is when they happen or when you become aware of them. You tell yourself, stop. I don't believe that. I don't do that. And you right the ship. You course correct. You navigate. You don't just let it keep going on negative and then wishing and hoping that positive will come along. No, you got to navigate. You got to create, and you got to expect. Expect good things. What happens when good things don't happen? Okay, this is a good question. They just haven't happened yet. Like, that's what I tell myself. If something isn't happening, it just hasn't happened yet. I still believe it's going to happen. I believe it's going to happen, or something better is going to happen. That's how I live my life. There's no in between. It's like, this good thing is happening or something better. That's it. And I don't give myself any outs. I don't give myself opportunities to start doubting and getting down on myself. I'm just like, oh, not yet. Not yet. And you know what, Brianna? Okay, Holy Spirit. If you don't have what you want, it means you don't have what it takes to maintain it yet. Right? Because if you follow Miles Monroe, Dr. Miles Monroe, he's one of my favorite teachers. God owns everything. He has all of the resources, and he is looking for the best managers. Why would God give you an amazing man if you can't maintain him? If you can't keep him? Why would God want to tease you with that? So if you don't have what you want yet, it's because you're not ready to maintain it. You don't have what it takes to keep it. So there's more to learn. Swap thinking. Okay. I love that. We course correct. Absolutely. You control your thoughts. That's what I teach. I came in late. What is create? The environment, expectations, set the bar. Yes. Yes to all of the things. Basically, I talked about you being in control. You are in control, your thoughts, your feelings, what you're doing, and you want to create the environment so that you can expect what it is you desire. Now that I totally understand. Awesome. Awesome. Any other questions? I inadvertently, look how God works. Somebody asked a question and I inadvertently told you all what my coaching gym is. So, I mean, I'll go ahead and review it again if there aren't any more questions. She cursed us all out. I mean, God told me to do it. God said, stop playing with them. Stop playing with them. It's not helping. We're not tiptoeing around what y'all need now. You need change. If you need my hand-holding messages, there's about 200 of them. Go watch those. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. I'm on to the more in your face, I want to see change. Okay? Like selfishly, I'm pouring into you. I'm getting to know some of you really well. Some of you are in my Love Attraction community, my free Facebook group. If you're not in it, please join because we continue the conversation there. Some of you are in my paid membership. It's closed right now, but we are going to open it back up in December. So you want to get on the waiting list. We're only taking a certain number of people because I am personally involved with every individual. So that takes a lot of energy, and I want to make sure that everybody is getting, proper attention and time and support. But yeah, like the gloves is off. The gloves is off. I have to give you all the real of it, right? I'm observing what is getting in the way, what is hanging you guys up, and what you need to address. And I'm going to lovingly, but very directly tell you these things. Got it. I'm glad. Facts. Yes. I want to see change. I feel it coming. I got some steps to take. You're taking a step, so keep stepping. If there are no more questions, I'm going to go ahead and get to my coaching gym. Okay. So my coaching gym. If you don't have what you want, it means you don't have what it takes to keep it. So there's more to learn. That means it's time to listen. And if you tuned in late, you're going to have to go back, watch the replay. I gave a full out acronym for listen, and it gives you all of the steps that you need to take. So that's the coaching gem. Again, get on the Love Attraction Mastery membership waitlist. If you want your 2024 to be different, you need to do something different. Investing in love and your relationships and preparing yourself for them is a great investment. No one has ever complained to me about investing in that. And a few of my Love Attraction Mastery membership ladies are in here. They're actually a part of my VIP Queen's Court. Kalandra's in here. Who else is in here? Brianna's in here. Ask them about their experience. Ask them what they're getting out of the membership. They're going to tell you the truth. You can, private message them if you don't want to put them on the spot. That's fine too. But it's time to equip yourselves to attract love. Go ahead and do that. If you're not ready to invest your money, but you can invest your time and your effort, join my free community. I'm in there sparingly. We have discussions. I'm teaching lessons in there as well. So do it. And Brianna, I'm going to tell the truth. Hey, Katie. Okay. I love how real you keep it. Your commitment to the cause is heartwarming and you look absolutely. Oh, thank you so much. Red says, listen to me. That's why I wore red tonight. It says, listen to me. And red is like an attraction color for men and women. So I'm saying, be attracted to what I'm saying. Listen. Come on in, listen to me. She's mean. Tiana is constantly yelling. She's such a liar. Not constantly. When they need it, I do though. In the most feminine of ways though. You got this, sis, and you got your village. Absolutely. You all are a part of my village. Same here. Kalandra says, feel free to DM her. Feel free. She will let you know. So, all right. I love you guys so much. There's no more questions coming in. So please, share the love. Tell others about the community. Encourage them to subscribe. I do respond to all of the comments that are left on the lives. I'm a little bit quicker getting back to the ones on YouTube, but I do respond to all of them. Please remember, every Monday there is a new coaching gem, and it's a topic-based lesson where I am teaching, and there is the interactive discussion at the end where you can ask whatever questions that you want. Please tell your friends, tell your family members, those that are stuck in dead-end relationships, in negative, unhealthy relationship patterns, marriages that they probably need to get out of. They might hear something here that might switch things for them. So please don't be stingy. Share the love. That's how you'll attract more love to yourself, by giving out love, being love. It's always nice though, like believe in yourself. After I yell at them, then I give them encouragement. So yes, please remember, God is love. We are of God. So attracting love should be easy, especially when you have me as your guide. So I love you all. Have a good night.